Hello, I'm glad you're joining me today. How about we improve our hips and spine flexibility, our coordination, and unclutter our thoughts too while at it. And all that while having fun with me, flowing away in this active episode of the New You 31 Days of Yoga series. So let's start. For this yoga session, you may want to use a folded blanket for under your knee if you happen to have tender knee. You may want to use maybe a block just to bring the floor back to you, but you don't need any props. You can do all that without any of this. This is just a little help. Just a little things that can help us. So, let's start in an easy seat here. The easy pose with our leg crisscross. Just take a moment to settle into your practice. Oh, and just breathe here, just breathe. Now all your thoughts, let them just come to you, whatever it is, bad thought, good thoughts, any thoughts, no thoughts. Just let them come to you. And as soon as they come, just let it go. Let it go. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. Next one, just acknowledge, hey, I'm thinking about her, I'm thinking about this, without attaching yourself to your thoughts. And just let that happen naturally. Just don't stop your thought and grab, especially the not so fun thoughts. If it's a fun one, then that's a different story, right? We may want to hang on to those sometime. So you have the option here to sit on your block if you want, or on your folded blanket towel. And this allows your knees to go down a little more. Maybe they don't need any of that. At my age, I need every little help I can. And let's do some nice shoulder rolls here. Just some shoulder roll. We're going to be flowing, so we want to prepare our body. So as you bring your shoulder up, look down, look up. Gently, maybe side to side. You can reverse your shoulder if it feels good to you, going forward too. Little baby circle with your head, wrist. We're gonna put a little weight on our wrist, not much, not both of them, but we will. We're gonna do a little bit of gate pose, and you have a little weight on your wrist. So you want to make sure they are ready. Your neck especially, your neck is so important. It's an extension of your spine, so we want that to keep serving us very nicely. So let's be careful. And anything that don't feel right to you, that is not for you, you skip or you use one of my modifications. Let's place our feet, just the sole of our feet, one towards the other. Lean forward a little bit. I'm gonna get rid of my block here. It's not comfy sitting on it right now. So that's up to you. Get the side of your feet. If you if it's standard for you, put your blanket. You can always put your blanket, your towel, right under your feet. See if it's a little more comfortable for you. And maybe having your feet one on the other. Now I'm grabbing my ankle so I can use my forearm. Nice little pressure on my legs. You don't want to touch the joints, of course. And keeping your back straight, inhale it tall and exhale a little bit forward. Not much, just enough to feel it. And this is a feel-good hip opener. This is a feel-good hip opener. There, just stay there for a little bit, maybe around your back. And just bring your back back. your backpack. Your belly button to your spine and to the wall behind you. Nice stretch in the shoulders. Inhale forward, open your chest forward. Exhale. Inhale. A little bit like a cat and cow. That's what it is. We're seated and we're having our leg a little bit in a butterfly pose. And careful your neck here. Make sure you involve your neck and especially bring your chin towards your chest on your exhale if possible. Take your time to a few of those if it feels good to you. We're going to prepare our hands or wrist a little bit more. So you can go back into, you can stay the way you are. You can bring your legs back into your easy pose. They keep changing the names on us. Put your palm together. Interlace your fingers into one another and press your palm away from you. Like you're seeing the inside of my palm, so show me yours. If that works for you. If not, just push the air forward. This gives a little extra of a stretch with your finger interlaced like that. Bring them towards your heart, back up. Put your palm towards the ceiling, keeping both your sit bones into the ground, the little bone of your bums, you know. Just feel that in the mat. You can always make room there. Just move the flesh away and make yourself comfortable, right? Make yourself comfortable. So palm up, palm down, palms away from you, back up a little bit to the side, other side, and back down we go again. Nice little counter pose for our wrist, just gentle little movement here. Now let's bring our feet forward, our legs forward. Keep your back straight, and if in order to do that you need to bend your knees. Bend your knees. You can even take your towel and roll it and place it right under your knees. Add a little support, make it as high as needed so you're more comfortable here. Your comfort is super important. So make sure you are comfortable. This is not like you're in pain. You don't want to be in pain. So know the difference. When you're not sure, just assume it's pain and come out of it. So the back is straight. And just like your thoughts, letting them come to you, I want you to touch your toes or place your hands towards your toes. It could be on your thighs, wherever your body allows you to bring your hands. Now you're on your back, of course. Round your back. Maybe you're touching your toes, maybe wherever your hands are. If you want to put them on the side of you, just lean forward. Maybe grabbing your toe if you want a nice little calf stretch here. So your toes, you let them, your thoughts, you let them come. And touch your toes when you have like something sticking on you. Even if you're standing, just touch your toe to get rid of it. It's weird, but I find that it works. If anything, you get a nice stretch out of it, right? At least something positive comes out of it. Here we go. Getting rid of my blanket. Gently, mindfully swing your legs to the side. We're going into our forks, not very long. Our hands are coming forward. We're gonna go in a nice down dog here. So just a little transition. So put your toes, tuck your toes under. And you can stay just like that and push with your hands. Or you can lift your knees and then push with your hands. So adjust that. Your elbows can stay down on the ground. walking that dog a little bit. Keep walking. Keep walking to the middle until you sit into your knees. I didn't do it right. You go, you're on your down dog. You start walking your dog into place. And walk maybe halfway to the mat and drop your knees down and tuck your toes. Same thing here. If that doesn't feel comfy for you, you have a couple options. You can put your towel on between your legs like that, or right under your knees. There. See if that works a little better for you. If this is still not comfortable, just go an easy pose. Whatever works for you, we'll make it work. It's okay. It's okay. Now I'm gonna look at you so you'll see a little better. Don't move. I'm the one moving around. Stay right there. Stay right there. Inhale your bum up. A little space between your knees. This is your hip bone. See if you can feel them. This is your hip fat. This is your hip bone. This is not the same. So hip distance is the bone. We want to use the hip bones and make about the same distance with the leg fairly parallel with one another. Tuck in your belly here. Inhale your arms up. Here you can interlace again if you want. You don't have to. Inhale up. Exhale one side. Keeping the upper shoulder leaning back for a nice chest opener. Another side. Don't forget we're flowing today. So we're adding all that movement. You're gonna need your block very soon, so if you need it, you don't necessarily need it, but those are nice little extra props to add. And if you need it, go get it. We'll wait for you here. You can always pause also. Let me know when you're back and we'll continue. Okay. You're back with your block. Oh, you figure you didn't want one. That's all good. That's all good. Just keep it in one hand. The same hand that you're using, you have your block. Take that leg and just slide it a little bit to the side. So you want your foot to be as flat as possible on the ground, like the outer part of it also. So get a little bit of grip here if it's possible for you. Feel the nice stretch. Feel the nice stretch. You've got your block here. We're gonna put it behind our leg. Maybe a little closer to us. Only if it works. If not, just bring your hand behind you and put it on your hip. It's all good, huh? Inhale the other arm up and just nice little arc here. Nice little arc. Now, my folded leg, the hip is moving back a little bit. Yes, you got that? That feels good. And let's flow this. Switch side. Let's go a little closer to you so that your wrist under your shoulder. And let's try that on this side now. A nice little gait. Of course, you can make a little more room and thread the needle. You don't have to, you can skip that. Switch side. Side. And thread and out. Maybe both of your knees are on the ground. It's all cool. Maybe you're not using a mat. And that's cool too. I have to keep my towel though. I do get sore knees. Oops, and then we go under. And exhale your arms down. Now let's do the other side. Just stretch your foot. Make sure that the side of your foot is also touching the ground if possible. Align yourself nicely here. Stay Sit up tall, belly button is in. Inhale your arms up. Exhale towards the foot. Inhale forward. Other side. Maybe thread the needle. Back up, back up. Nice little gentle flow. And when you have about enough of that, exhale your arms down. Bring your hand back in. Take a big inhale here. Exhale down. Now we can repeat this or just part of what you like. I'm gonna add to this. You can still use your block here. Put your hand down. Your foot away. Hip is open. Upper shoulder is open. Wrist under the shoulder. And see about now. Make a fist, thumb out. And bring it down. Elbows up. Bring your hand down. Ready? Big inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. It's just adding a little extra here. You can skip that, of course. Nice. Exhale. Let's switch sides. So bring your hands to the other side. First, your foundation. Without a nice foundation, the building will collapse, huh? Sometime. The hip. Make your fist down, and when ready, elbow to knee. Now I'm pushing my back foot. The top of my foot is pressing into the mat, or into the floor in this case, and it adds a lot of balance. Little power yoga here, once in a while, not too often. And exhale all that down. Ooh, wow, eh? Zhuangzi said that flow with whatever may happen and let your mind be free. And we'll get back to that, but to flow with whatever's happening to you will free your mind of clutter. We'll get more into that. So right now, we're just gonna let our thoughts remain positive, and we're gonna flow with life. That's all we do right now. We're just gonna flow with life. Now let's get on our hands and knees again. Use your towel if you need it. You may not need your block again, or unless you want it for something. It's always nice to bring the floor to us. So we're gonna repeat our cats and cow in the traditional position of tabletop. Big inhale, exhale, belly button to the spine, spine towards the ceiling. Exhale, belly button towards the floor. Your belly, your spine, the ceiling, everything's coming towards the floor. And with your own breath, do a few of those. Oprah said, move with the flow. Don't fight the current. Resist nothing. Don't forget. Not to try to carry it, right? Let life carry you instead. So move with the flow, don't fight the current, resist nothing, let life carry you and don't try to carry it. And when you have done enough of those, exhale, press in your hands. We're going in child pose. And again, your towel can go behind your knees if you want. And since my block is there, I'm going to bring it for a headrest. Just gonna place my forehead on it. Gonna go a little higher today. My arms are just relaxing wherever they happen to drop. You can put yours any way that feels good to you. And just close your eyes if it's an option to you. And just breathe here, just breathe. And just let your thoughts flow, any thoughts. The good, the bad, the ugly thoughts, the cutesy thoughts. Let's all that flow, like it's coming one ear and out the other. Now let your body just melt. With each exhale, just feel your body melting into your mat, the ground, the planet is just becoming one with. And fill your lungs with all that nice flowing energy. And exhale. Now you can pause and stay there as long as you want. Or you can come up a little bit with me here. Just wake up a little bit and take your time. That's why you have the pause button. Bring your arms forward, your hands forward. Tuck your toes. We're going back in down dog. Back in child pose. Back in down dog. We're flowing this here. Nice gentle flow. Always feel free to just keep the posture wherever you want. If you want to stay in child pose, stay in down dog, and you go at your speed. If you just want to do one or two flows out of it, that's your yoga, right? And once next time you're on that and down dog, just stay there. Then bring your feet forward. Just sit back down. Sit back down. Now bring your knees towards you. Give them a hug. If you need them a little bit away to accommodate your shape, it's all good. Curve your back here. Curve your back as much as you want. It feels good. Maybe look down towards your feet. And now I'm just bringing my chin from shoulder to shoulder and nice little rocking sway to keep that flowing motion going here. Hug your knees, stay where you are. I'm just moving to the side so you can see. So move with the flow. Move with the flow. And on our back, roll on your back if you want. Give your knees a big nice hugs here. Nice hugs, lots of them. Nice hugs. Feet, little circle, or just moving them around. Side to side, nice little self-massage. And when you're ready, roll back seated. If you want. You can always take your block and bring yourself a little bit higher from the ground, or your towel, or whatever you're using. Exhaling your knees towards the ground. Now my block is like right, it's I'm almost hanging off of it, let's put it this way, to allow my knees to go towards the ground. You don't have to have your knees touch the ground ever, it's fine. Now just breathe, and I'd like to invite you to close your eyes if you want. You can leave a little bit so you can see lights or a little bit around if it's too much of your eyes all closed. Well, whatever is comfortable. You want to keep them open, that's cool too. So I have a small little baby meditation for you. It's mostly an invitation to let go the need for control and just surrender. surrender to a great sense of peace, a great sense of well-being. Just surrender and just think of gentle ocean wave or anything with a little motion. It could be a rocker with an old lady, grandmother type rocking, or the ocean wave. Just visualize all that. And with each exhale, surrender. Just surrender. Just give up control right now. Give control to your breath. And inhale a nice sense of peace, a nice sense of well-being. Your hands can be anywhere you want here. So move the flow. Don't fight the current. Resist nothing. Let life carry you. Don't try to carry it. Keep breathing here. So much easier that way. So then we go back to our first quote, which was flow with whatever may happen to you and let your mind be free. So you can start opening your eyes. If you're not already smiling, I'd like to invite you to smile. Just smile. Stay with me for a couple more breaths. And here you can always go and watch the next video. Or if you want, you can go back in your meditation. Or just stay a little bit longer with this video and watch the slideshow bonus content. And just feel relaxed in whatever choice you made. Just keep that relaxing feeling with you as long as you can. Nice inhale, arms up maybe, exhaling them down. Thank you so much for joining me today, and namaste.